Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Colin Ray.
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
For Seattle, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Next pitch is downstairs. And there's a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. On the ground to first. Gets to it with a slide. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Suzuki snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. There's the swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swung on, belted. Way back there. It has the distance, gone. He crushes that one to center field. That's his 4th home run of the series, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. Swing and a foul out of play. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here at Wrigley Field, and our starting pitcher here today, Logan Gilbert. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Bottom of the first, Ian Happ up to hit. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one popped up. Crawford drops into the glove, and there's 1 away. Here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. That one pushed to the left and foul. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Right side, hard hit. Takes it himself, and the home first moving along quickly today. Two gone.
The right fielder.
Two down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. The 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3. Second inning set to go. Now it's Randy Arozarena singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. That one outside, and a count 2-1. And misses inside. On the ground to third. Bruhan to first in time. One up, one down. And up next for Seattle, Luke Raley.
Number 20, Luke Raley.
Next offering is downstairs. Ray, a guy that really fills up the strike zone. Rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play. Swing and a miss. And a count now even up.
Well, pitchers like this usually work down in the zone a lot, but these days with all the uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff. So maybe that's one area he can improve in his game to try to combat that long ball.
Here's Donovan Solano. And that one fouled off. As a hitter, does knowing that this guy's going to be in the zone, does that make you more aggressive?
Kind of, but you still have to stay on that backside. You've got to make sure you get pitch recognition and let your hands work.
Line drive, that's a base hit out of the left center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Cole Young up next for the Mariners. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that is that. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom half of inning number 2. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Just missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And that one sliced foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Raley makes the catch, and there's one gone. And here comes Dansby Swanson. You're talking about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit.
Hoog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Arozarena makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the rookie third baseman, Ben Williamson. And a swing and a miss.
2-2 count.
And now it's 3-2. Got him. That K is his third of the game. So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. One down, base is empty. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. And that's a two-bagger.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio.
One out, runner
Rodriguez.
at second. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And that's in the dirt. And it's 2-2. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swanson whips it across. Rodriguez out of the play. Here's some real power at the plate. Cal Raleigh. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. In the dirt, but kept close. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Inside, just missed. Ripped on a line and makes the grab. And that is that. Here at Wrigley Field as we go to the last of the third. And now the catcher comes up to him. Carson Kelly. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Nico Horner. And that one fouled off. Comes the 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Vidal Brujan. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs, base is empty. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
At the plate, Randy Arozarena.
Nope.
That one
That's
missing inside. Polanco on at first, nobody out.
Ball.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong moves after it. And there's one away. And now for Seattle, Luke Raley. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Man at first, one away. That one 95 to finish him off. And stepping in for the Mariners, Donovan Solano. Here's a 1-1. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Two outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Three-two now. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Nabs it, and that is that. And we're back. Bottom 4. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter.
So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Tucker.
That misses off the outside edge. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one misses. 3 balls and a strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. In the air, right side. Rayleigh settles underneath it. And there's one down. Seiya Suzuki digs in now.
Seiya Suzuki.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Gone. A laser to left. His 19th home run of the year. It's 2-1. One down. And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Off the mark there. And that's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Dansby Swanson.
That one's in there. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Ben Brown.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And now for Seattle, Ben Williamson.
Ben Williamson.
That one missed.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swings through it for the K. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Back to the top of the Seattle order, and here is J.P. Crawford. And that one is in the dirt. And the count 2-1. And a foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Corrals it. 2 away now. Julio Rodriguez will hit next.
The center fielder.
We talk
Julio
about guys with good speed,
Rodriguez.
and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. 3-2, the pitch is outside, and ball 4. Runner at first with 2 away. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Rodriguez off of first with 2 away. And he hits a ground ball right side. Gets it to first, and that'll do it. Back here at Wrigley Field, and here's the first baseman, Michael Busch.
Michael Busch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive. And there's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
In the dirt. That one fouled off. 2-2. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Now back.
Nico Hoerner will come up to hit. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Vidal Brujan, the next Cub to hit.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That misses the zone. 2-1. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now it's the DH, Jorge Polanco. Outside, 2-1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Hard hit, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. Out to short. In time to Busch. And that quickly 2 away. And up next for Seattle, Luke Raley. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back back here at the friendly confines. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ. Happ lays off.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That clips a corner.
We got a full count.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Kyle Tucker.
Designated hitter.
1 out, bases empty. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. And that's a little bit high.
Almost 100 pitches through 5 1/3 innings. I'm thinking he's probably done in the next couple of batters.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
On the ground, right side, and Tucker is retired. 2 down, bases empty. And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's a ball. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back, and that one is gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1. New pitcher for the Mariners, Ryan Wu.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
2 outs, nobody on. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Rodriguez sizing this one up. Brings it in for the 3rd out.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Cubs.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brad Keller.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
And now the first baseman, Donovan Solano.
Donovan Solano.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, second baseman. Cole.
Here's the second baseman,
Young.
Cole Young. And now it's filled up. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. And the tying run is on base.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
First and second, no outs. Ben Williamson now at the plate. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Looked like it was a little bit up. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Caleb Thielbar.
And he's been fantastic this year, really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Now here is J.P. Crawford. So the tying run at second, and that one fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Up the middle. What a stop. There's one and two. What a play.
Well, it's always great when you can play to run, but that was a little bittersweet right there. They got the run across, but the double play puts a damper on a bigger inning potentially.
Two outs. And the count 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. His 11th of the year, and the Mariners have the lead. It's 4-3. So 2 down. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Just missed.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 7th. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a strike on the outside edge. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Gabe Spire.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Throw to first in time. Barely got it for the out. Close play. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Solano takes it to the bag, and the Cubs go 1-2-3.
Now pitching for
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Drew Pomeranz. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Pomeranz.
Well, 1-run game, and now the DH, Jorge Polanco. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. First out in the top of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. 1 down, base is empty. High fly ball out towards left field. That one's got a chance. onto the track, and he makes the catch. So 2 down now, and here is Luke Raley. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next pitch misses inside. Ball 2. Fouled off left side. In the air, left field, down the line, and it drops in. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, he's been having a hard time just putting the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now it's going to be Donovan Solano. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Trent Thornton.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So here's Horner now. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And a 1-1. And the sweeper misses. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here is Vidal Brujan. And 1-2.
Just couldn't get that one down, and it's really just about catching the ball with the bat.
Way inside, gets out of the way. On the ground to short, could be 2. The throw to second, on to first, double play. And now it's going to be Ian Happ.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-1. Up the middle, dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and he reaches safely. 2 outs, runner at first. And up next for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Down the line, and it's foul. Pickoff throw. Happ back on a dive. Two outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, digging in, Cole Young. Fouls one off, 2-2. through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Ben Williamson. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that one missing low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there, and the count is filled up. Stays alive. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So now back to the top of the order.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Cade Horton.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, J.P. Crawford. Not even close there. And that's ball 2. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Save. Rips that one to right. And there are 2 outs.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
2 balls.
This one in the dirt. Williamson stands at second with 2 gone. Next pitch is outside. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Williamson coming home. 1 run across. And he's there with a double. The run scores all the way from first. And they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. So up next, Randy Arozarena. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Way high.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Ripped on the ground to second. Corner over to first. They get the out on Arozarena, and that's the 3rd out. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Andres Munoz.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit.
The right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. The Cubbies trailing by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. Here's a high chopper. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. Swanson digs in.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Williamson. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaub.